Hi, my name is Michelle and I'm from Houston, Texas. It's not too far from Uvalde, Texas, with the recent shooting happened. It's just, really a shame these things happen. And, it just kind of like America is just, we're just sitting ducks until the next tragedy happened, the next tragedy happened. And then it's just something for the news to talk about because it's like, they just keep talking about the story over and over and over. Like how they did with COVID, like they just kept talking about it just over and over and over. It's like a oversaturation. I'm not sure why, but it just seems like, hey, just something to talk about. And they just go on to the next thing, and that's it. It's just something to talk about, but they're not actively doing anything to stop it. I thought it would be a change when a lot of African Americans was being killed by police, like just getting killed. I just thought it would be something, but nothing happened. So now it's like, now children are being killed, even though we had Sandy Hook and the school shooting in Florida and stuff. But it's like a big song and dance. Like, it happens. It's on the news 24/7. They just treat it like another piece of news, and then they move on to something else. So it's like, they're not. I'm not sure what's with the government, but they're not for the people. I guess the NRA, just bought America. Just these corporations and stuff. They're the ones running America, not the government. And it's really a disgrace and it's a shame. And I'm praying for America because it wasn't like that. But these rich politicians or whatever, it just, the country's in the toilet now. I'm not sure what happened, but they're taking the country and they're not for the people's interest. They're just making deals and just getting their money, and that's it. And it's like forget the average American person. We're not having a middle class anymore. With gas prices rising and groceries and rent and mortgage. So it's like I'm not sure what kind of America we would have, but it's not very promising. It's almost turned into a third world country. Why we have to run out of baby formula and stuff. And it's like, what kind of games are these people are playing? You know, do the politicians understand that, they have to share this country with us too? So it's like, well, if it gets messed up, it's like, well, it's they're gonna be a part of that too. So um it's really shameful, with this, and then they just try to act like, hey, we're gonna do something with the gun laws, and it's like they never do. So it's like we just have to just sit here and wait until some other crazy mass shooter come and do something, and it has happened. So you know I'm just not really understanding this. It's just some sort of doom and gloom. Like every day you turn on the news, it's just something, just bad news. But hey, forget all that. We're on the news. They're celebrating Juneteenth. And I'm like, okay, like, well, I understand it was just a holiday, and with these corporations, it's just something to have a day off, and so they can just make money off of it. They don't really care about no Juneteenth. It's just, just something to have a day off of. So it's like, we're celebrating Juneteenth. We don't care about, the gun laws or whatever. So that's what I'm saying. It's like it's just one thing. It's just like the hot topic to talk about. Then it's like we just move on to something else. And it's like, well, it just doesn't make sense. It's just like they're worried about the wrong things. Like, you run about trans people and stuff. And I'm like, I mean, I have compassion, but it's like, who cares about that? And it's like the country is going down the toilet. Like we can't afford gas. Rent is going up. You can't, just even buy, just basic grocery things, for yourself. So it's just really questionable. And it's like, can you guys just please fix it? Or it's like, do you not want to fix it? So because it's just something, like I said, just something to talk about. Hey, we'll have camera time. The president come to the certain town or whatever it happens. They do that song and dance. Oh, the president was here, and that's it. And it's like, well, they just move on to the next thing. So. I'm praying for America. I hope we can come back strong like we were. I'm not understanding why they sending money to Ukraine and stuff, and we're almost a third world country here. I don't know. Do they want to cripple America and make it a third world country? I'm not sure, but it's not looking right. So I really pray for this country, and I hope we can have some sort of resolution with gun laws, and just try to help this country as a whole, because that's a big part of it with the gun laws. But I just really have a concern about trying to live. Like, what about our paycheck? You're trying to make your money go as long as you can, but you can't do that because everything just keep going up. So, I have I just hope, everybody's family is okay. And, I just hope we'll make it, because it's just going down the toilet. I don't know why. And they don't care, They're just like, well, just don't care. So, I really appreciate everyone. I hope we can get the country, back strong to how it was. I really am praying for that because it's they talk about uncertain times for COVID. I'm like, no, this is uncertain times because it's like we don't know what's gonna happen. So, okay, my name is Michelle from Houston, Texas. I really appreciate sharing my opinion. You guys have a blessed day. God bless you all. And I hope we'll survive and we'll make it. And we need to just get the right people in the right positions so we can turn this country around and make it great the way not make America great again. I'm talking about how it was before. So thank you all so much. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Bye bye.